first step would be to pick a shade that's clearly way too dark for you. I'm going to be using this. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm just going to use way too much. Just glop that off in your hand. Some people say it's a mistake to use too much, cover up too much foundation. But you know what? I say cake it on, because you're ugly. That's why you're putting makeup on. So I'm just gonna cake that on my face like it's fucking plaster. After you've caked on your foundation, the next step would be use some pressed powder or some loose powder, and that's what I'm going to be using today. You just take a lot onto your brush, and it's the same concept as the foundation. You just want to put as much as possible onto your face using a fluffy brush. This is the powder brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to take that and really just attack you want to look like you were doused in flour, basically. Use a little more. You can never have too much. Never. After you've applied your powder, the next step is bronzer. And when you're choosing your shade of bronzer, you want to find the one that's going to make you look the most orange. You basically want to look like an Oompa Loompa, because it seems like everyone's wearing that style nowadays. And you're going to take a stiff brush that's going to pack on that color. I'm just going to swirl this for about 20 minutes into my brush. Once your color's on there, you're just going to aimlessly put it on. Put it on your whole face, actually. I see a lot of people doing that. I'm going to follow their steps. You can just get it on there. Don't be afraid of this. It's summer. Nobody's going to know. After you've applied your bronzer to your whole face and look like you could pass for a different ethnicity, I'm going to use my blush that is also way too dark for my skin. This will cause more of a dramatic look, and I'm just going to use my angled blush brush from Elf? I don't know. Right onto the apple of my cheeks. I'm not even going to blend this out because I just want to look like a porcelain doll. That's what you really want to look like. You want to look like so beautiful that someone will compare you to a doll. So I'm just going to keep applying that to the center, this apple of my cheek. And keep putting that on there. As soon as you think it's too much, it's just enough. After you've applied your blush to get a little bit of color in your face, the next step is eyeshadow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shader brush right here, and it's a Sigma, and I'm going to take the darkest color in my palette. I'm going to take this black all the way over here, and I'm just going to smother my lids in it. I want to look like I am coming out of a factory, basically. And I'm just going to eyeball that. You're just going to pack that on. How beautiful is that? It blends in with my bronzer. Keep doing that. And I'm just going to blend this up because I really want this to be dramatic. Good Lord, I'm looking fly as a moth. Oh my goodness, I look like a different person. And you're going to do the same exact thing to your other eye. And you really just want to swirl that brush into the black. I can't believe how good this looks. Like, sometimes, when you bring your car to the mechanics and something's wrong with it, and then as soon as you bring it somewhere, it doesn't work. I was afraid this was going to be just like that. This is the best I've ever done. Oh, this was wonderful. All those people that said we couldn't do makeup. What were they thinking? It's not really necessary to blend when doing eyeshadow. Like, I feel like a lot of people say blending is the key to makeup, but I feel like that's just a waste of time. Like, look at this. This is beautiful as it is. Like, oh yes, that is the key. The next step is defining your eyebrows. Like, a lot of people fill them in. I'm going to use this pencil, and basically, while I sharpen it, I'll tell you what I'm basically going for. You basically want to look like a combined version of Elizabeth Taylor and Joe Jonas. So I'm just gonna fill in the shit out of these. The thicker, the better, basically. You just want, and it doesn't even have to match your eye color. I'm using one that matches my hair. You don't have to. You can use black. On the other eye, I'll show you. I'll demonstrate on what you can do. Can you see that? You just want, oh, beautiful. You basically want it to look nothing like your eyebrow. And on my other eye, you're going to take an angled brush, and that same black we used on our lid, and we're going to take that and just oh, I like this so much better. This one is coming out splendidly. I'm in love with myself. Look at how gorgeous. Oh my word. I'm going to fill in the other one with this black, just to match. I would just look silly if I had two that didn't match. That's ridiculous. The next step, and the final step, is your lip color. And this is a very important step because it can either make or break your look. I'm going to go into my bag of goods, and I actually think I'm going to do a bright red, British red from the L'Oreal Color Rich collection. You can see that? British red. And I'm going to take this. I'm not going to use a lip brush because precision is for freaks. We're going to eyeball this, and I'm just going to take this. Oh, yeah. Coat it really nice. I'm going to actually define my Cupid's bow, which is this thing right here. And I'm going to make it prominent. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh my god, I have J-Lo lips. Could be a great first date look. Like if you were meeting someone for the first time, this just makes an impression and it makes a statement. Hello, please take me home and take advantage of me. That's what this look says. I actually seem to have missed a step. I forgot all about eyeliner. You obviously want to define your eyes. Like this is defined, but it's not quite enough, I don't think. And I am going to take NYX Super Fat Eye Marker, because look at how big that is. That's going to make a really nice defined line. Fuck mirrors. I'm not going to use a mirror. I'm going to eyeball this, and I'm just going to make a really, like, it's not that thick. Oh, can't believe I missed this step. What was I thinking? This is so much better. And mascara. I forgot mascara as well. And, you know, this is our finished look right here. If you're looking at me and saying, you know, Kim, I can't really, I feel like my eyelashes are a little clumpy. That's okay. We want that. We want them to basically look like, if you could just keep going with what I did here, see that? And actually make them even clumpier, and you can eventually get like 3 lashes, and that looks remarkable. Like if you can get to that level, then you'll be golden Richards. Alright, so thank you guys for watching my favorite daily makeup look. This is perfect. So I think we can safely say that cosmetology girls can apply makeup very professionally. I would do this on a client. I actually, probably like a 90-year-old lady, I feel like they could pull this off as well. So from, you know, 14 to 90, perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So thank you. We'll talk to you guys soon in my next video.